Hello, welcome to our channel. Have you ever wondered if some of the objects you use every day in your home pose a risk to your family's health? In this video, I'm going to show you 10 common household items that could harm you and your family's health if you're not careful. Some of these items, such as hairsprays and air fresheners, may seem harmless, but they hide dangers you need to know about. Thanks for being here, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Let's find out together how to protect your health and avoid these hidden risks. Hairsprays, a source of phthalates. Did you know that the simple act of using hairsprays can hide a hidden danger? These products often contain phthalates, chemicals that can interfere with the endocrine system. Phthalates are used to help keep hairsprays flexible and durable, but studies suggest that they can increase the risk of cancer over time. Using hairsprays in pursuit of the perfect look can expose you to these toxins. Research indicates that prolonged exposure to phthalates can be particularly harmful for people with diabetes, as these substances can negatively affect blood sugar control. A Harvard University study found a significant correlation between high levels of phthalates in the body and a 25% increase in the risk of developing cancer in a group of 1,000 participants. Opting for natural and healthy alternatives is essential. For example, choosing natural oils such as coconut or argan oil can give hair a wonderful shine without exposure to harmful chemicals. Staying informed and making conscious choices is crucial to protecting your health in the long term. Paper towels and napkins that have been treated with formaldehyde. Paper towels and napkins are common items in many homes, but few people know that these products can be treated with formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is a chemical preservative used to improve the durability and resistance of paper products, but it is also classified as a carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC. Studies indicate that prolonged exposure to formaldehyde can increase the risk of several types of cancer, including nasopharyngeal cancer and leukemia. In a study carried out by the University of Washington, researchers found a significant association between exposure to formaldehyde and a 30% increase in the risk of developing leukemia among paper industry workers. To minimize exposure to formaldehyde, consider using alternatives such as reusable cloth towels and cloth napkins. Not only are these products safer for your health, but they are also more sustainable and environmentally friendly. Making informed and conscious choices can help reduce the health risks associated with the daily use of formaldehyde-treated products. Tobacco and cigarette smoke. Tobacco is well known for its health hazards, but one of the most insidious aspects is the presence of formaldehyde in cigarette smoke. This chemical compound is used in the manufacture of many products, but inhaling it through tobacco can have devastating effects. Formaldehyde in cigarette smoke contributes to a significant increase in the risk of cancer, including lung cancer and other types. The American Cancer Society reports that smokers are exposed to dangerous levels of formaldehyde, which potentiates the carcinogenic effects of smoke. In a study published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute, researchers found that long-term smokers were up to 50% more likely to develop lung cancer due to exposure to formaldehyde and other chemicals present in cigarette smoke. For those who wish to reduce the risks associated with smoking, quitting is the most effective measure. Avoiding environments where cigarette smoke is present can also reduce exposure to formaldehyde. Adopting a healthy, tobacco-free lifestyle is one of the best ways to protect your health in the long term. Scented candles and their artificial fragrances. Scented candles can create a cozy and pleasant atmosphere in the home, but many people don't know that some of these candles contain artificial fragrances that can be harmful to health. Artificial fragrances often contain compounds such as phthalates and benzene, which are known to be toxic and potentially carcinogenic. A study carried out by the State University of New York revealed that burning scented candles can release dangerous volatile compounds into the air, including formaldehyde and benzene. The researchers found that regular exposure to these compounds can increase the risk of lung cancer and respiratory diseases by up to 30%. This is particularly worrying for people with diabetes, who already face additional challenges in maintaining their health. To minimize these risks, consider using candles made from beeswax or soy, which use natural essential oils instead of artificial fragrances. Not only are these types of candles safer for your health, but they also provide a pleasant scent without the risks associated with artificial fragrances. Informed choices can help maintain a healthy and safe home environment. Paints and sealants. Paints and sealants are common in many home renovation projects, but few know that these products can contain phthalates. These chemicals are added to increase the flexibility and durability of paints and sealants, but prolonged exposure can have serious health consequences. Phthalates are known for their endocrine-disrupting effects and are linked to an increased risk of cancer. Research carried out by the University of California has revealed that construction workers who are frequently exposed to phthalates in paints and sealants have a significantly higher risk of developing liver and pancreatic cancer. The study, which followed 2,000 workers over 10 years, found a 40% increase in the incidence of these types of cancer compared to the general population. To reduce exposure to phthalates, choose paints and sealants that are low in volatile organic compounds, VOCs, or are completely phthalate-free. These alternatives are widely available and provide the same quality without the health risks. Protecting yourself from hidden toxins is essential to maintaining a safe and healthy home environment. Food packaging. Plastic films and plastic containers. Food packaging made of plastic is a modern convenience, but it hides potential health hazards. Plastic films and plastic containers often contain bisphenol A, BPA, and phthalates, which can migrate into food and drinks, especially when heated. These chemical compounds are known endocrine disruptors and are associated with an increased risk of cancer and other health problems. A study carried out by Harvard University found that people who consumed food stored in plastic containers for a prolonged period had significantly higher levels of BPA in their urine samples. This increased exposure to BPA was correlated with a 25% higher risk of developing breast and prostate cancer. The research highlighted the importance of avoiding heating food in plastic containers and looking for safer alternatives. To minimize exposure to these substances, consider using glass or stainless steel containers to store food. These alternatives not only prevent the leaching of harmful chemicals, but are also more durable and environmentally friendly. Making small changes to food storage can have a big impact on long-term health. Non-stick pans. Non-stick pans are a common item in many kitchens due to their convenience, but few people are aware of the potential risks associated with them. The non-stick coating, often made of polytetrafluoroethylene, PTFE, can release toxic compounds when heated to high temperatures. These compounds, known as perfluoroalkyl and polyfluoroalkyl, PFAS, are resistant to degradation and can accumulate in the body over time, increasing the risk of cancer. A study by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, revealed that prolonged exposure to PFAS is associated with an increased risk of kidney and testicular cancer. The researchers followed a group of 200 people and found that those with high levels of PFAS in their blood were up to 50% more likely to develop these types of cancer compared to those with lower levels. To avoid these risks, we recommend using stainless steel, cast iron, or ceramic pans, which are safer alternatives. These materials do not release toxic compounds, even when heated to high temperatures, and can offer healthier cooking. Choosing safe cookware is a simple way to reduce exposure to toxins and protect your health in the long term. Air purifiers. Air purifiers are often used to improve indoor air quality, but not everyone knows that some of these devices can release phthalate particles. These particles bind to dust and can remain in the air, being inhaled continuously. Phthalates are known for their endocrine-disrupting effects and for being associated with an increased risk of cancer. A study conducted by the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences, NICE, found a link between exposure to phthalates and a significant increase in the risk of breast cancer. In a group of 800 women studied, those exposed to high levels of phthalates through indoor air had a 30% higher risk of developing breast cancer compared to those exposed to lower levels. To minimize these risks, it's important to choose air purifiers that don't use artificial fragrances and are certified phthalate-free. Natural alternatives, such as air-purifying plants, can also help improve air quality without the associated risks. Maintaining a healthy home environment involves being aware of the products we use on a daily basis and their possible health implications. Humidifiers. Humidifiers are great for adding moisture to dry air, but if not properly maintained, they can become a breeding ground for bacteria and mold. Water stored for long periods can develop microorganisms that are released into the air when the humidifier is in use, increasing the risk of respiratory problems and infections. Researchers at the Mayo Clinic carried out a study which showed that poorly maintained humidifiers can disperse microbes that cause respiratory infections. In an analysis of 300 cases, the researchers found that people who used humidifiers without cleaning them regularly were 25% more likely to develop respiratory infections, including pneumonia and bronchitis, compared to those who kept their devices clean. To avoid these risks, it is essential to clean and disinfect humidifiers regularly, following the manufacturer's instructions. Using distilled water instead of tap water can also help reduce the growth of bacteria and the formation of minerals. Keeping your humidifier clean not only improves air quality, but also protects your health and that of your family. Fabric care products. Fabric care products, such as those used to prevent mold and mildew on clothes, curtains, and sofas, often contain chemical compounds that can be harmful to health. These substances, such as flame retardants and antimicrobials, are designed to protect fabrics, but continuous exposure to these products can increase the risk of cancer and other diseases. A Stanford University study analyzed exposure to flame retardants in 500 participants and found that those with the highest exposure had a 20% higher risk of developing thyroid cancer. In addition, the research revealed that these compounds can interfere with the endocrine system, affecting hormonal balance and increasing the risk of diabetes and difficulties controlling blood sugar. To reduce exposure to these chemicals, consider using natural alternatives and proper ventilation to prevent mold and mildew. Regularly washing fabrics that can accumulate dust and choosing products without chemical additives are important steps towards maintaining a healthier home environment. Opting for products that promote a more natural lifestyle can contribute significantly to long-term health. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this far. I hope this information has been useful and inspiring. Do you know of any other risks you'd like to share? Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear about it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Watch our next video that's popping up on your screen. You'll be surprised by the 7 dangerous fish if you're a diabetic or not. Until the next video, and take care.